Hi friends, Evolving guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for following along with our collection journey. So today's a little bit of a hodgepodge video because we're going to look at three different products. One that's a couple months old and then two that are new products. So the two new products are the Marnie Rival Battle Deck and then also under here the Steven Rival Battle Deck. These were released with Destin Rivals on the 30th. At least I think their official release date was May 30th, so they're relatively new products. Now, I know a lot of times the battle decks are not top of collectors lists, but these do have Black Star promos inside. Sorry for the glare there. So I am going to crack these open and look inside. Now these don't have any packs inside, so if you are new to the hobby and you see this product or similar products, there are products where Pokemon just gives you 60 card decks. You can see here play level 2, which means it's like a semi-competitive deck. You could probably, I don't know, maybe with some alterations, you could take this to a local league and do okay with it, or at least like not be kind of like laughed out of the room. Level 1 are more for playing, learning how to play. And the Marnie's deck, actually, I think if I try to follow the TCG, I don't play the TCG competitively. But I like to follow what's happening in the meta, and I think the Marnie's Grimmsnarl is actually like doing pretty well, so I think that deck might be actually one. So you can see here we have, I looked already, we get, this is kind of like a play mat. It's still paper, so it's not so exciting, but it does have some information about the deck on it, so if you want to take a closer look at that, you already saw it comes with just the cardboard damage counters, so nothing too exciting there either. Here is the deck. We'll look at the promos in 1 second, and if you look on the box actually does tell you everything that's inside, all the cards that are inside. So sometimes, again, this is a 60 card deck. It's meant to be able to be played out of the box. It's going to have some energies in it. It's going to have but some of the trainers actually in here could be decent. So, in our case, because we're going to pull the Black Star promos out and put them in our promo binder, I'm just going to, the deck then won't be complete and you couldn't play it. And again, I'm not planning to play it anyway, but like things like Buddy Buddy Poffin. So you can look through here. There might be some trainers that actually have a little bit of value, including some maybe new trainers like this one from Destin Rivals. So you've got some cards from the new set in here as well. So Boss, that's actually a pretty good one. It's not the hollow foil version. But anyway, you can look through here, and again, what I'm going to do is I'll break it down, pull all the trainers out, and resell those as play sets. I'll add them to trainers I already have. I have a trainer store on eBay, and then some of these other cards are not going to have a lot of value. They do come from the new set, but anyway, so you get this deck that is again meant to be playable out of the box, and then the real kind of feature here, we'll pull the backing off. Oh, it's actually kind of this whole layer here. Put that off to the side. Now you do get the coin for Steven. There you go. Those are cool. I mean, these ones with the trainers on them are perhaps a little like more coveted. Again, there's a cool Sleeve No Card Behind is another YouTube channel, and he does some really great videos, and he has one on coins, so it's very interesting if you want to check that out. And then yeah, you get the cards here. So let's take a quick look at these. So again, we have the Stevens Beldrum, and you can see here this is Black Star promo number 207, so this is going to go in our Black Star promo binder. And then these are just these are from the new set, Stevens Metagross EX. You can see this is just card number 145, and I don't think there's anything in this, but sometimes you have the Cosmos Hollow variants or other variants of cards that are reprints of cards in the set. But in this case, because these are ultra rare cards, or technically these are double rare cards, I think these are just reprints of, they're just the same as you would pull from a pack number 145. So these could actually go in our master set as well. I haven't opened a lot of Destin Rivals yet, so I don't have this card, so this could go into our master set. And then again, the real attraction here is this. Now I got these at a local game store. This game store is, I've talked about them before, they don't specialize in Pokemon cards, although they sell a lot of it, and so they were selling these, I think, for just $15, which is actually about the value of that promo. The promo value will come down as these become more available. And then you've got the Marnie deck. I mentioned it does say on the box, what you'll get. This ready-to-play 60-card deck, damage counters, large coin, deck box. Oh, deck box. Oh, I guess they're calling this a deck box. It's not one of the nicer like plastic deck boxes. Double-sided playmat, which again is the paper playmat, and a code card. So it's really, again, for us, if you again, if you want to play the TCG, sometimes they do battle decks around decks that are actually competitive in the meta. So that is one thing. Not all the decks that they make decks out of for these special standalone products are good in the meta. So you want to check that out. Again, you get the same things. You get the playmat, paper playmat, you get the damage counters, you get the 60 card deck and the promo cards. So we'll take a quick look. Like I mentioned, I think at this point, I think I paid $15 each for these, and the promo card alone is worth about that. And so it's a good deal if you can get them for a good price. And a lot of stores like don't really move these that quickly. And so again, we'll break this deck down in the trainers in here and then resell those. And again, you have some that are from the new set as well. Now again, I try to follow the TCG, but I think this Marnie's Grimmsnarl deck is probably not constituted like the one in my hand. It's going to be improved by top level players, but I think that the Marnie's Grimmsnarl is actually, viable in like the competitive scene. So anyway, you get the 60 card deck. We'll set that off to the side. And then the real star of the show, of course, is the promo cards. It's funny, when I started collecting in the early Sword and Shield era, Marnie was a really big deal. I mean, maybe she has been for much longer than that, but the Marnie cards in the early Sword and Shield, the Full Art Trainer card was really kind of a coveted card at that time. So again, we'll take a quick look. So Marnie's Morpeko, very cool. This is Black Star promo number 206. And again, I think this card just already, like right now by itself, is around $15, which is what I paid for the box. So this is definitely worth it. This will come down as these boxes become more available. But that's cool. And then, yeah, you get Marnie's Grimmsnarl, which, again, is a card from Destined Rivals. So, again, we don't have this in our master set yet. So you've got two. I'm just looking at the ability and Shadow Bullet. For 2 energy, 180 plus 30 to a bench Pokemon. And then you've got an ability when you play this Pokemon from your hand. To evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you may search your deck for up to 5 Darkness Energy cards and attach them in any way you like. That's pretty powerful. Yeah, I can see, So anyway, those are the 2 battle decks we're looking at today. Just to show you that those are out there. If you do collect the Black Star promos, you could just buy the promos on the secondary market, when the prices come down. Or you can just pick up one of those maybe. Again, I think game stores tend to have trouble moving them, so you might be able to pick them up relatively affordably. They're not going to upcharge probably on those. And then the other thing we're going to open, we do want to open some packs in today's video, and I've got this Hops Zacian EX collection box. What's funny is that this box came out a few months ago, but this is the first time I've actually had one in my possession. Like so many products these days, it's just really not a guarantee that you can go to a store and put your hands on one of these. I have had a local game store that's had these in stock from time to time, but they're asking $30 for this product. And again, I think it's more like a $21.99 sort of product. It's got 4 packs. And the promo cards, but I was kind of waiting for just my opportunity. I don't actually need the promo card in this because I picked it up on the secondary market. It's basically, I think, bulk pricing at this point, so it's not like a valuable or coveted promo card. But what's funny about this box, I think this was the first Journey Together box that had, this was the first box with Journey Together packs. You can see, yeah, it's promo. Get a focus there, 193. I do already have this for the binder, so we're gonna probably just resell this. I think it's actually not that valuable now. It's just a few dollars perhaps, and so it's not going to be a lot of resale there. And then again, you get these variants, these kind of Cosmos Hollow with the kind of spacey, the circles, the kind of galaxy print there. These are reprints from Journey Together, numbers 135 and 136. So I'll toss these at the back of our Journey Together binder if we don't have them already, which I don't think we should, because again, I have not opened this box yet, even though it's a few months old. You've got the jumbo card, which again, I think there's limited market for these jumbo cards. I don't collect them. You do get a sticker apparently, so maybe instead of a coin, you're getting a sticker. And then we've got the 4 packs, 2 Journey Together packs, 1 Obsidian Flames packs, that's less exciting, and 1 Surging Sparks pack. So we will open these packs and see if we can pull anything good. But I did want to, pick up at least this box. It's the first time I had seen it on a store shelf for regular price, and so, but it just goes to show you again, we're kind of in this world where, you can go a few months after the release of a product and still not be able to get your hands on it. I remember when these were being pre-ordered and people were just going kind of crazy, and I guess I can understand that. There's just FOMO and there's just so much attention in the hobby right now, but just anytime anything drops or becomes available on the Pokemon Center or elsewhere, you know, they really just disappear quickly. So this is Obsidian Flames, third main series set from Scarlet and Violet. Again, not a ton of like super chaseable cards in this set. And we have a master set of Obsidian Flames, so we hope to pull something because then it'll give us a little bit of opportunity for sale, for resale, or for trade. But we're not chasing anything. Oh, these are kind of sticking a little bit there. Oh my goodness, Charizard EX, nice. 215. Oh, this is, I'm looking at this is the what's that, the ultra rare? Maybe the ultra rare, the 2 silver stars. I don't think this is the SIR because that would be 2 gold stars, but hey, look at that. We pulled the Charizard EX. I don't know. Again, I think the street value in this, you'd think like a Charizard EX, like special card, would be worth more, but I don't think it's actually worth all that much. But that at least probably like claws back some of the value of the box. Maybe it even like cancels out what we spent on the box, which would be awesome if that's the case. But that definitely is a sellable card. Let's save Surging Sparks for last. I mean, I don't have high expectations when I open just 4 packs because the sample size is so small, but we have had some good luck. If you watched the channel a few weeks ago, we opened the new Slashing Legends tins, and we actually pulled the Latios EX from our Surging Sparks pack in that tin. So, you know, you never know what you're going to pull. So Journey Together, we do still need some cards in this set. The trainers, like the one we just pulled, those are helpful. Like your Brock Scouting, we can resell those. And then I think we have 8 cards that we're still chasing in this set. So that would be great if we could pull something. Nothing in the reverse slot and nothing there. Just a Butterfree Holo or regular rare as they're called now. All right, our second Journey Together pack. We'll save Surging Sparks for last. Maybe we'll have a bit of Lightning Striking twice. I mean, we already pulled the Charizard EX, so that is going to be hard to beat, or at least we can't expect anything better than that. And Joltik, I think that is playable. Some of these cards, like even the commons and uncommons, occasionally there'll be one that's viable in the meta, so that's good to know about. All right, Iona's Voltorb. Hey, a Noibat, look at that. And a Tyranitar. So yeah, we got an illustration rare. That is awesome. I mean, we've gotten 2 solid hits. I mean, illustration rare, some of them can be valuable and exciting. That's a cool one. I don't think that one's one of the particularly like chaseable ones. And we already do have that for the master set, but hey, that's really not too bad. All right, Surging Sparks. So anyway, the Hop Zacian box, I remember just people were going out of their minds for this box, and it was so hard to find, and then, you know, pre-orders sold out, and it just wasn't, yeah, I just have not seen it on store shelves, and we're like 2 months into, 2 months beyond the release of this set, and it's just the first time. It's not technically only for that set because it has other packs inside, but you know, it came out about that time of Journey Together. Oh, I feel like, I thought there was something. It kind of felt like it was sticking in such a way, but nothing there. All right, so anyway, that's the Hop Zacian box. You can see what's inside of that. You can see the 2 battle decks. I would encourage you, if you're interested in the Black Star promos, to pick those up. And look at that. We pulled a Charizard EX. We'll have to check out the value of this. But anyway, thanks for watching. We'll have more videos soon. Appreciate your support of the channel. Please like and subscribe, and we'll talk to you in a new video soon.